to Concert Pipeline. I'm Steve Jones. I'm here for day 2 of BottleRock Napa Valley. Day 1 was a smash success, and if you want to check that out, you should check out episode 1 of my BottleRock series, which includes some interviews, it includes some performances, and right behind me closes out with where Green Day fucking tore down the stage last night. Not literally, but they definitely blew it up, and it was an awesome performance. I love Green Day. I was so excited to get to see them here in what used to be my backyard here in Napa Valley. Had a nice bike ride home after the show in the dark, illuminated by just my bike light, and that's the way to do it. You know, when you're going to a 3-day festival, you gotta save all the energy for the actual festival. Don't stress about $80 or $90 parking, where I mean, that's what it's costing for people to park nearby, and it's not too cheap. So don't deal with that. Do it the right way and come out, have a great day. And the weather's awesome. So we have a lot of great stuff for you today, including some content from the culinary stage. I'm going to check out Kate Hudson's performance as well. She's here. Yes, Kate Hudson from Almost Famous, my favorite movie. Love it. So I don't know much of her music, but I'm going to check that out. We'll bring some of that content to you. Of course, some interviews. We have the Saint Cecilia on the program today, and then part 3 will be day 3 coverage, but we're going to add in a little bit of the Weekend Youth as well. They're playing day 2, but we're moving them over to our day 3 podcast. So lots of content from interviews with the bands playing the festival, and performances. There's so much good food around here also, so much to take in, but if you want to check it out, stay tuned to Concert Pipeline, subscribe to the podcast, all that fun stuff, and tell your friends, and maybe come check out BottleRock next year, because it's a lot of fun. So let's get into the content now. Okay, I am in the media room now and ready to kick off this day 2 of BottleRock content. Lots of performances. I bounced around a ton of stages today. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to take this one sitting down. Four Non Blondes is finishing up their first set in 30 years right now, so you might hear a little bit of that in the background right now. Linda Perry and crew, and they decided to reunite at BottleRock, so that's pretty exciting. But I didn't go check out their set. It's on TV here, so I've been watching it just off to the side as I prepare for what we got today. So let's get into it. Today, our guest is going to be Saint Cecilia. We're going to get to them in just a little bit here. Really excited to chat with them. We had a great conversation, but we're about the music here at BottleRock. We're going to play lots of music and have lots of extra bonus stuff as well. So let's talk about that. First up for today is Kate Hudson. I was a big fan of Kate Hudson in the movie Almost Famous. I'm going to talk about that in a minute, but I have 2 songs that I want to play from Kate Hudson's set. She came to Napa, and she's just fucking gorgeous. She's Goldie Hawn's daughter. She's Hollywood royalty, right? And I was just stoked to get to see her live. Would love to have chatted with her. Didn't happen. But she has her own music now, and as I was watching her perform, I was reminded back to when I saw her side stage at the Greek Theater, because she was dating Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes, who are opening up for Tom Petty. And so, just even seeing her stand side stage was like, oh, that's Kate Hudson from Almost Famous. Let's play one of her songs here. This is a song off her new album. I think it's called Gonna Find Out. Yeah, we'll go with that. Here's Kate Hudson. So back to Almost Famous. My favorite movie is Almost Famous, and I was told about this movie when I was pretty young, probably like 18 or so, give or take. And I was interning at a public access television station, and someone said, "Hey, have you ever seen Almost Famous?" I never had. And so he's like, "Oh, okay, you remind me of the kid in Almost Famous," because I was going out and interviewing bands and following them around and pretty much making myself into a rock journalist, which never stopped. And so the movie's always resonated with me, as I've had kind of a similar path of sorts. His is a lot more interesting, the kid in Almost Famous, but I have so many stories and so much fun that I've had through being able to interview bands over the years. So Almost Famous, great freaking movie. And Goldie Hawn is the love interest in the movie. Goldie Hawn, no, Kate Hudson is the love interest in the movie, and so she always had this mystique to me, and it was she put on a really fun set. I didn't know any of her solo music at all. She does some covers too, which is interesting. I was looking it up, and I saw she played a cover of Aerosmith's "Crying" at the Roxy in LA, and she closed out the set today with Filter. I forget what the name of the song is, but it's their most popular song. She covered that, and I want to play another cover that she did, which was pretty cool. This is "Bittersweet Symphony." audition Kate Hudson at the culinary stage. Let's check it out.
Does that mean you'll come back and sing again?
Anytime. Yeah. You don't have to twist my arm to sing.
So, did you enjoy the set today?
Oh, it was incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, she's literally she's been playing for the last year, and I keep watching her on videos and stuff, but to see it in real life was a whole different story.
So, Kate, you're kind of living your almost famous moment here in terms of the music and getting to live the life of a music star. You're doing a different lane.
Well, yeah, it's definitely a different muscle. You know, it's really interesting because my whole life I wrote music. I thought that's what I was gonna do, but then I got a little movie called Almost Famous, and it took me in a completely different direction.
It's all happening.
It's all happening.
It's all happening. It's all happening.
Now, should we exercise another muscle and do some cooking?
Let's do it.
My other favorite muscle.
Everybody to the kitchen! Let's get it!
We're gonna make some fried fish tacos.
Fried fish tacos, everybody!
Fried fish tacos. So we need to do we're doing a light tempura batter. I have some rockfish here. We're gonna make these extra crispy. I've got some cornstarch. I've got some flour. It's gluten-free flour, just FYI. And woo, for gluten-free flour.
Yes, one fan right there, gluten-free flour.
Some baking powder, a little salt. This is actually pretty simple, but actually, fun fact, I always put alcohol in my tempura batter because it actually evaporates faster than water. Since we're making margaritas, let's do that with tequila.
So the fact is, you get drunk on Brooke's food. That's what Brooke's saying, right? Yeah.
It's a drunky kind of afternoon.
It's one of those days. So I'm gonna add some sparkling water, and then I'm also gonna add a little tequila. You know why? Because alcohol evaporates faster than water, so therefore it sort of...
Keep going, Brooke, come on!
So our fish is gonna taste like tequila. I hope that's okay. None of you were actually eating it, so I'm sure that's okay. What? Right? There's so much good food here. Did you eat today? There's so much good food out there.
I ate today. I had some amazing paella.
Okay, good.
Oh, did you have Gerard's paella?
I had Gerard's paella.
Give it up for Gerard's paella, everybody! He'll be very happy about that. Sorry, Brooke.
That's quite all right. I'm just adding coconut flakes. We have a batter here. I'm going to swap this out because I don't know that it's actually the texture that I want it to be at the moment.
That was Kate Hudson. So let's get into the bulk of our content for today. This is Saint Cecilia. I had a chance to interview them actually day before they perform, and we had a really fun chat. It was so cool that those guys came to to Napa to play a show, and actually, as I'm talking about them, they're they just walked into the media room and are hanging out. So great set by Saint Cecilia. We're gonna play one of their songs and then get into the interview with the Saint Cecilia. rock. Okay,
Yeah.
you can pass the mic around as
Yeah.
you know, as
No.
you get to it. No, you hold it the whole time, and then you have to yell
Yeah,
louder.
you have to pop your head. Yeah.
The farther we get down the line, you have to yell louder. Okay, so very cool. We're in the media room with the Saint Cecilia. How are you guys doing today? Everybody at once.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Baby.
Baby, baby. Okay. I got to imagine this is your first time in the Napa Valley.
It is.
Yep. So what are your impressions so far? Just straight out impressions.
Yeah, amazing.
Great weather, great music, great catering. Everything's perfect.
So there's a lot of vineyards. It's really extensive. All the wine that these people can make is really impressive. I like it.
They can make a lot of wine.
We like wine and we like rock, and we are a BottleRock.
That is true. Yes.
And this is our first U.S. tour.
Mhm.
We are from a very small country called Costa Rica,
Yeah. San Jose.
San Jose, and we are happy and honored to be here and representing our country, and we're just gonna have fun and drink wine.
That's what you're here to do, and play rock and roll and see rock and roll. Also, lots of great bands
yes.
here. Are you here just today and tomorrow, or are you staying all 3 days?
Are we staying 3 days?
We asked the bus.
Yeah. Well, our manager says only 2 days.
You're missing the third day. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the most-
We have to go to Humboldt, to the North California, Arcata, to record our first and new album.
yeah, it's almost done, right? Like you're.
It's almost done.
Yeah, in fact, I think we are most likely we're gonna record some song for the second one in advance, before the first ever came out. But I think the first album is kind of done already.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
no
at
mic
him.
for you. I'll share mine.
So yeah, the first album is kind of done, and it's like I think it's gonna come out in July,
Yeah.
and it's gonna be beautiful.
What's the name of the album?
Well, that's in question still.
We don't have that yet. Okay,
It
we're
could
holding
be
it.
Saint Cecilia, it could be Freeman, it could be anything,
It could be anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. So
but we don't know yet.
we don't know. But you did actually record most of it here in California, right?
In Humboldt, where we are going back.
Yeah, so you're going back to finish up the album.
Humboldt is the studio of Tom Rothrock, our producer, who worked for the first 2 or 3 albums of Beck,
Mm-hmm.
which are my favorites, and just dropped that. And the first album, Foo Fighter,
Yeah.
Elliott Smith. So it's always like it's a dream to work with him.
So he's worked with some good artists, and you're in good hands with this album. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes. We love Tom. Tom is it's an amazing producer, and working with him is also a dream made for us. At first the first songs we have on Spotify. There's 4 songs we have on Spotify. Besides the last new single we put out, he flew to Costa Rica and we recorded those 4 songs there with him. And when we saw him, he was all dressed in white, and we were like, holy moly, we're about to record some music with the guy who did Beck and Foo Fighters and James Blunt and all that. So it's very exciting.
Yeah, for sure. So so
I
did he
call
bring-
him. We call him Yoda.
Oh yeah, he's this wise one.
Yeah, yeah. We have a bunch of Yodas around, but
There's a lot of Yodas.
Yes.
And did he bring you out to California for the album? Like
yes, and so we now that for this new album we moved here and then started working with him in California in Humboldt.
And how has the tour been? This is your first year.
Amazing. First U.S. tour, longest working time for us as well, I think. And first shows we did it in North Carolina. We played a festival called Loving Life.
Yeah.
And then we did some shows South Carolina, then Atlanta, and that was amazing. We love the South. If you're seeing us and you know us from the South, we're saying hi to the South. We love the South, Southern people. Amazing.
Great people also in Charleston.
Yeah, amazing people in the South. I love it. We love it. And now we're here, and we played the Wonderfront Festival in San Diego, and and now we're here in BottleRock.
You are here. You're here.
Yes.
And Daniel and Stuart, you met in high school.
Yes.
And so tell me, kind of, did you bond over musical?
Well, hold on.
Oh, okay.
The whole story
was it Sport
goes.
Dad or was it a different?
No.
It was called the Silverbacks.
Okay.
The Silverbacks.
It had another name. My singer went out, and I was like,
Just me.
yeah, no. Before I saw Stuart, like, surrounded by girls, just with a guitar, trees, and I was just like, on Reese's, and I was just like, dude, that guy's gonna be my singer.
Yeah.
So then we went on and to do the Silverbacks. Yeah. Then Stuart turned Christian.
Yeah, I became Christian.
Which,
I left the band because this guy.
It didn't
Respectable.
work out. Like you're like the weed and the Christianity wasn't a good
I mean,
combo.
And then I became the lead singer of the church, and then I didn't like it anymore, and then I left the church, and
you're
then
like,
I
okay,
found
back
him
to-
again.
Yeah.
You still available?
Yeah, exactly, something like that.
Yeah.
And then he saved me, and here we are.
Yeah.
In BottleRock, Napa Valley.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and so tell me about the transition from Sport Dad to Saint Cecilia.
Well, it had to do a lot with the pandemic,
Uh-huh.
and also we basically played like almost just a year and a half as Sport Dad, and then the pandemic hit. And then we were discovered by our manager Donnie Graves in LA, and he told us that maybe Sport Dad was a little too funny, and we didn't mind because we actually just chose that name out of nowhere, and there are some Sport Dad fans out there, but shout out to you. And
Do or Die,
we're
Octopus,
the same.
Those are fun songs.
Thank you. And those years of pandemic just gave us a lot of time to be introspective, think about our sound as well, and then we chose from a big bunch of names, and we loved the name of the Saint Cecilia. It just sounded good, and she's also the saint of music, so it just made a lot of sense.
And you mentioned the Foo Fighters earlier. I mean, they have an EP. Saint
Yes,
Cecilia
that is
also.
true. That is true. We actually didn't know that, but we love the Foo Fighters. We love Dave Grohl.
Oh, for sure. I'm glad they're getting back out there and doing their thing. So we'll see who their drummer is, I guess, because
yes.
We'll find out about that. But Roller's your new single. So tell me kind of about what that song's about, releasing it,
Yeah, well, it's out there. It's on Spotify, and it got taken by by Activision, and it's on the new Tony Hawk video game.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Which is ridiculous and crazy, and we're very, very, very excited and happy.
You play the
about
game
it.
and get to see it? Or?
I think we all used to be big fans of this video game, and definitely the soundtrack of the game is very important. So being part of that is just ridiculous.
That's so cool. And how did that come together that you got to be a part of that game?
Well, our manager sent our music to the people in Activision.
Yeah.
He became our friend. His name is Brandon Young. We love him. Mm-hmm. And he showed the music to the people in Activision, and they loved it. And out of all our music, they chose this song. So it's cool.
That's so cool. That's so cool. And so at BottleRock today, I know you're big fans of Green Day.
Yes.
So I know where you'll be tonight.
Yeah, we love Green Day. Me and Daniel, we grew up basically during that era.
I still have confetti from a gig they did in Costa Rica back in 2010.
Right?
Yeah. Dude, I have the ticket, confetti, everything, even a stick.
Yeah.
We were both there. We didn't know we were both there, actually.
Oh, really? Coincidence?
Yeah. And so they came down to Costa Rica. I was 12 years old. You were probably 14 or something. 15. And it really changed our lives in some kind of way, because their show is very, very intense and very just great. And I believe that was a big time in my life where I really decided that's being on stage and playing rock and roll is one of the things I wanted to do also. So yeah. This is after church, yeah.
After church.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, this is before church.
Oh, before. Okay. So
Yeah.
Is in that before period.
I converted and deconverted like 5 times already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So during the interview, you could convert again, or So.
I might come back at some point. So maybe I'll put out a Christian album at some point. I don't know, but
you never know. Go solo.
Now you can even do like a Christian rock.
Yeah.
So you're good.
You could.
But,
It's just like with water.
And then at the end of my life, just decided not be Christian again.
Yeah.
Again.
For sure.
Again.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I saw Green Day. They played here. I mean, they're obviously from here, but they played here back in September, where the Giants play, and I was down on the pit, and I saw them 20 years ago at that same place when they were touring American Idiot, and some of their albums before this most recent Saviors album, not the best. They had some challenges, but just they played American Idiot in its entirety, Dookie in its entirety, and it was just amazing to be there and be present. And
yeah, it's quite impressive. Like the extent of the show, they do like 3 hours and a half.
Yeah.
They do all the songs, all the old songs, the great, everything. They do some covers. And then the bunny comes in and whatever paraphernalia show gig they have. It's incredible.
Yeah, I do have to give Billy Joe, a lot of credit for inspiring me in the way I move on stage as well, and
that show really impacted you,
he
right?
does. He's an amazing frontman.
Yeah. Were there other like American bands that went down to Chile?
Oh yeah.
And like
all of them. The Doors. I mean, we love the 60s, the 70s, everything. So, yeah. We grew up listening to all that, yeah.
The first, American band would be Creedence Clearwater Revival, remember? And after, like, in the 90s, like Nirvana. I was a big fan of Nirvana. Beck, also. R.E.M. We like R.E.M.
You got a chance to see all these bands live?
No, obviously none of them.
No.
None of them.
I'm wondering what...
I saw John Fogerty in Hollywood Bowl like 16 years ago, 17 years ago. That's the only one I see of all the... I saw of all the one I met.
Paul McCartney.
You saw Paul McCartney?
He's moderately American. He's moderate.
He's almost American, right?
Yeah, almost. I mean, it's closer. He gets a pass.
Wait. We opened for Red Hot
Chili Peppers, yeah.
in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica we did,
And Smashing Pumpkins. Smashing Pumpkins, they were... And Interpol. Interpol is American?
Yeah, they're very...
I don't know. That's the one I didn't know.
How were the Chili Peppers?
They were great.
They're great.
Yeah.
It's really cool. The guitarist sounding pretty good.
Yeah.
Sounding
He's
very...
an eminence, right? Crazy, amazing guitar player.
And Smashing Pumpkins, it was powerful.
They're really good live too.
Yeah, they're really good live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
the lineup of this festival of BottleRock is very impressive as well. I think is probably the coolest lineup of a festival that we've played so far, besides ACL as well.
Yeah.
So
who'd you see at ACL?
We saw ACL there was Blink-182.
Oh yeah.
There was Chris Stapleton. There was Dua Lipa. I love Dua Lipa, by the way. What else?
Yeah, I'm still thinking about American bands. And Eagles. Right now I'm slow.
Yeah.
Eagles. And you know what?
Yes,
and wait, I have something. A week ago, someone showed us where is the real Hotel California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I cannot tell you. But no, we saw it.
You saw it, but you can't tell me.
So yeah, the story is like no.
Yeah, I got to
But we
protect
saw
me.
it. It's not. It's. I didn't imagine that, but well, we saw it. So I feel.
It felt like you were in this moment, like of. Yeah.
And there's this festival we just played in North Carolina called Loving Life, and we saw.
Dave Matthews.
Yeah,
Yes.
Dave Matthews Band. I didn't know. I've never heard of Dave Matthews Band before, and I was just impacted, just impressed.
Oh,
Crazy.
he puts on a good
Yes,
show. I've seen him
yeah.
a couple times. Yeah.
And Benson Boone flipping all over.
Yeah.
Good flips.
Oh,
He
yeah.
knows how to flip a burger. And
Good gymnastics over there.
yeah, and for me it's just was crazy to see Gwen Stefani.
Oh,
she
yeah.
puts an amazing show.
Yeah.
She's a legend, powerhouse.
I've never seen her solo, but I saw her back in the No Doubt days.
Yeah,
a couple
yeah.
times. And she, she pointed me out of the crowd and sang part of Simple Kind of Life to me. So that was.
And in Round the Front, I didn't know that artist, but I discovered it, and I was blown. Gary Clark Jr.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, he's good, huh?
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That was really a good show.
Oh, that's cool.
The coolest band out of all these festivals that we've played is called the Saint Cecilia.
Of course.
I
of
love
course.
that band. I love that band.
The cool part is now with that we've been touring, we're meeting again other bands.
Yeah.
So from ACL or from
Yeah.
On the Front. So we've seen Baltus, which is a Colombian band.
Okay.
Foster the People. We met him in
Twice.
in ACL personally, and then we just played the.
But I mean, now we can see
Wonderfront,
people
and we saw him there
greet
as well.
Each other. Hey, how are you doing? Yeah, it's
Yo,
fun,
dude,
it's
what's
fun.
up, man?
It's a fun part of touring.
Pump
Yeah.
that kicks.
Cross paths with all these cool bands and just hang out and.
get to hang out with them in different places and different countries.
Yeah, you're like, hey, good to catch you again, sort of
Yes.
thing. So, what other bands here? I know you mentioned Benson Boone. Like, what other bands are you interested in seeing during the?
Bat
Definitely
Nerves.
want to see Public Enemy.
Oh, okay.
Big time.
Yeah.
Sublime.
Sublime
I think
playing
I already
tonight.
mentioned that.
Yeah.
What else?
Sophie Tucker.
Sophie Tucker. Our friends from Bombargo. Baltus is here as well. What else?
I think like Chuck Middle listen. Kaleo is a rock band. I think I saw one video and I was like, oh, if I can see that, I'll see that.
Yeah, that's one you want to check out. Yeah.
When are they playing?
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, so we can finish, have a drink.
Get over there. That's a cool thing about a festival. You bounce around the different stages and check out all the
And
good
tomorrow
bands.
we play when? At 3?
3:45 at the White Claw. White Claw stage, 3:45.
We'll be there. Yeah, awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to checking out your performance, and thank you for coming to Napa. I mean, I'll tell you, I grew up in Napa, and there was none of this. Like, there's no music scene, not even a club scene or anything like that. And so
It's still a beautiful country.
It's really pretty, and it's always amazing when bands like you and huge bands like obviously Green Day and Justin Timberlake and all the others are like come here, and it's just incredible. So yeah, thank you for coming to
we love it
to here, and I hope the album finishes up really well, and look forward to checking it out when it comes out.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. That was the Saint Cecilia here on Concert Pipeline. Let's move on. Let's play a clip from the culinary stage. Again, I talked in the first episode about the culinary stage and how awesome that stage is to the festival. It's one of the things that really makes BottleRock unique is seeing celebrities and artists cook dishes with famous chefs. And I got to check out the culinary stage today, and Anthony Zimmer and Gavin Rosdale of Bush cooked together. They did some cooking, and so I'm going to share a clip from the culinary stage so we bring some food into this podcast, because that's what makes it really fun and part of the festival. Here it is.
Well, I have a few tasty questions for you. Okay. Gavin, Rosdale, please complete the sentence. Food to me is...
an act of servitude and a way to connect with people that you love.
I love that.
There you go.
What about that? Go on.
It is.
By the way, by the way, the higher calling of feeding another person is the greatest joy that you can experience in your life.
Yeah.
That's what hooks you.
Yeah.
That's what hooks you.
And some other things as well.
Okay, next. Well, family show. Next question, and Andrew, you can follow with your answer after Gavin. So, next tasty question, Gavin Rosdale, what's always in your fridge at home?
Cashew milk to keep my girlfriend happy.
Cashew milk, keep your girlfriend happy, you have to, right? Okay, Chef Andrew, what's always in your fridge at home?
17 kinds of mustard.
Wow, yes.
That's our refrigerator.
Gavin Rossdale, what
My boy.
music do you cook to?
You know, I love checking out new records that are coming out. So all the time I'm listening. There's this great band, Skunk and Nancy. They have
Skunk and Nancy?
English
Skunk
band.
and Nancy?
They have an incredible. They have a. People don't maybe remember them so much, but they've got a great record. I listened to them today, so I highly recommend that.
Okay.
Whoa,
there we
whoa,
go.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Wait.
What about my new album?
Wait, what? What? Andrew, yes?
My new band, Aromatic Prawn Explosion. It's a Led Zeppelin cover band. We're really enthusiastic. This is a sea urchin. I asked Gavin what he liked to eat, and I basically said, well, let's just make a crab and sea urchin hand roll.
So is this it? Wow.
Yes.
Taste test, here we go.
Nuts.
All right, Gavin, the taste test. Drum roll, please. Make a drum roll noise, everybody. Gavin's going to do the taste test for us. Here it is.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. On a scale of 1 to 10 or 11, Gavin, what would you give that? Spinal Tap to 11?
That's a 15 out of 10.
All right, next up, I'm going to play a song from Ava Maybee. I was told maybe I might have an interview with Ava, and that didn't happen. So I still wanted to check out her set, though. She was one of the highlights, I think, for a lot of people of the festival today. She is Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers' daughter, and she came out to BottleRock and put on a pretty cool set. So I want to take a moment and play one of her songs. Here is Ava Maybee.
I'm in the kitchen, I can't get you out my line of sight. I'm choking down this beer, I'm clutching it for dear life. Body's tethered, I know better than to ruin your night. You laugh and grab him, now I'm feeling unlucky. We know that joke couldn't be that fucking funny.
Speaking of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and we were, Anthony Kiedis, the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, paid a visit to BottleRock, even though they're not playing. They've played BottleRock once or twice before, and he came out and visited the culinary stage. So let's take a little dip into what Anthony Kiedis was cooking up.
I think we can do things a little bit bigger. We're at BottleRock. We have a lot of people to feed, right? Yeah. All right, we'll plate up something a little bit bigger for you, yeah?
Bring it on.
Right.
Mouths to feed.
Bring it on.
There we go. Now we're talking.
The Kish and Kiedis ice cream cart.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
dark chocolate, coconut oil, just so it gives that little coconut shell.
I'm with
so
the
you're
oil.
gonna take this and you're just gonna
I'm gonna do that.
cover it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Gently.
No, not gently. It's raunchy and lovely as possible. There you go. Okay. Now we have the same Jolene coffee, also reduced into a marshmallow fluff. Because if my sole job today was to tell you how great Jolene coffee is, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, ready? So now we're gonna add a bunch of fluff. Yeah. Here, you can do that bag.
Yes, I can.
I'm gonna do this bag. Woo! There we go. Are we starting? Are we gonna start? Are we gonna start, Anthony? Are we gonna start? Are we gonna start? You just wait. I can see it in your eyes. Okay, now we gotta torch it because we need to torch this marshmallow.
Torch it.
Torch it all the way to an end.
Okay, so we're gonna give it some color, get it nice and toasty. And then Anthony, you're gonna take your cookie crumbs and you're gonna throw them all on here too.
Now?
Yeah, now. Just watch your fingers from
Little applause, BottleRockers, come on!
Okay, and then we gotta hit some whipped cream. Can you turn that off?
Absolutely.
Thanks so much. And then we have some whipped cream. Give it a shake. Give it a shake. Are you ready? No. No! Oh no! What?
Oh, it's on! Cream Wars.
You got it. Here, you want mine? Okay. No, tip it upside down. There you go. All right, ready?
That is an explosion of creamy joy right there.
There it is. And then, because you are who you are, he's still going, everyone. He's
Wow,
still going.
that's something, Kristen, isn't it?
Woo! All right, yep.
Yes.
There you go. That's okay. That's good. I mean, you can keep going, but oh my God, I feel so bad. I got you so dirty. Okay. All right, and because he is who he is, we can't. Hold on, where is it? We can't finish with a cherry.
What about that?
Very thoughtful. I like it.
Oh yeah. Yes. Hey, you gotta give people your coffee. Yeah.
They get coffee?
Yeah, they get coffee.
Guys, does this need some coffee? Who wants some Jolene?
Okay. Next up, Lawrence. Lawrence came in and played BottleRock today, and they're one of my favorite bands right now. I'm really into Lawrence. I've gotten a chance to interview them a couple years ago here at BottleRock, and I try and catch them anytime they're here. The last time Lawrence was in the San Francisco was last year, and I. Their manager was super cool and set me up with passes to their super VIP set. So I went and checked that out. I didn't have a chance to stay for the full set, which is funny because I already had a ticket to Something Corporate, which was playing 1 mile away. So I found a parking spot somehow magically between both venues, which was a straight shot, 1 mile down one road and a sharp left. And after Lawrence's super VIP set, I ran another 1 mile to the Warfield to see Something Corporate, and that was so much fun. And seeing Lawrence in such an intimate venue, they'd played a couple songs, took some questions, played some games. That was pretty cool as well. And so I'll see Lawrence any chance I can, and so I checked them. They played the main stage of BottleRock today. We're gonna play a song from Lawrence's set. This is 23.
23. This quarter life crisis is not entertaining to me. La-di-da. It's my party and I'm gonna cry if I want to. You said that 20 Dance break. You said that you said that. 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 Come on, let's go. That ever happened to me, but I'm 23 and let's lie. You got it. You said that 23 would be our best year, but you were messing with me. You said goodbye at 23. You said goodbye. You said that 23 would be my best year, that ever happened to me.
We're gonna close out with one or two artists here with some of the mainstays at BottleRock. This will be some probably far back footage because I don't think I'm getting very close for them. But Benson Boone, he's one of the hot items right now. He hosted SNL. He just played Coachella, and one of the things that I liked about Benson Boone playing Coachella was he brought out Brian May from Queen to play on Bohemian Rhapsody, and it was just great. It was so cool because Brian May, a legend, came out with him. But so many people at Coachella didn't know who he was, and they were like, "Oh, who's that old man?" Posting things like, "Who's that old man that Benson Boone brought out?" As Benson Boone is like flipping on the stage and stuff and doing acrobatics. I don't know, almost, and of course playing the hits. And Brian May this legend comes out and plays. They don't know who he is. So the second weekend of Coachella, Benson Boone trolled the audience by having a stand-up of Brian May, and I thought that's pretty classy. So I figured I'd stick around and check out a song of Benson Boone's. Here's Benson Boone.
Happened pretty quickly, jumping in with both feet. Although, no, I can't say nothing below. I'm so ready to give up my soul. Moving past the boundaries into water so deep and cold. How could I possibly know which way the river would flow?
I'm sorry. Sorry about that.
Tell me where's the love when thought that we were something. Coulda, woulda, should be.
All right, and last up for day 2 of Bottle Rock is JT, Justin Timberlake. I will be honest, Justin Timberlake, not really my demographic, so as I was looking up his recent set list of Justin's, I didn't know many of the songs. There were a couple in there that I couldn't get away from. Maybe they were in a kid's movie or something, I don't know. But I don't know a lot of Justin Timberlake songs, but that doesn't mean you can't put on a good set. So he came to Napa to play some Bottle Rock, and I could do him the decency of checking out a little bit of his set. So I want to share that with the Concert Pipeline audience. So without further ado, let's close out the show with Justin Timberlake, and stay tuned for the third part of our 3 days of Bottle Rock coverage. We're gonna have Weekend Youth on the program next time, and Belle. We'll have a couple of interviews in that one, and some more great content, probably from the culinary stage, some performances from bands playing on day 3, and so much more. So for all of us here at Concert Pipeline, I'm Steve Jones. We'll catch you next time.
To rely on the shine, something like the mirror, and get on the notice. You reflect in this all the line. Together, feel alone, the clarity hard to find. So that I'm always fell alone on the other side. Sing! Just like you in my head, in a pocket full of stuff, I can tell you the story. Bottle Rock, sing it! I don't wanna lose you now. I'm looking right at the other half of me. The biggest thing that's set in my heart is the space but I can't help but stare, 'cause I see truth somewhere in your eyes. I can't ever change without you. You reflect me and I thought about you. And if I could, I would have